In 6 days, Wisconsin voters will go to the polls to decide who will face Governor Walker in the recall election. And before the primary, we have invited all 4 Democratic candidates for governor to sit down with us to discuss the issues. And this morning, we're talking with former Dane County Executive Kathleen Falk. Welcome to the show.
Good morning.
All right, so if elected governor, what is your priority on day one, besides, of course, setting up your email and meeting the staff?
Day one is to start healing our state. You know, we've got a state that's so torn apart thanks to Governor Walker's divisive, extreme ways. And so I will bring the state together. I'll go back to my home county of Waukesha, where you know there's about 2-to-1 Republicans, and start that healing process, and then undoing the harm Governor Walker has done and moving us forward.
How do you undo that, especially because the state has been so divided? Citizens' confidence in state government has really just plummeted. How do you even begin to wrap your mind about what you're going to do? Well,
because I've got the record of experience here. You know, I was 14 years as our county executive here, and before that 20 years helping people protect the environment all around the state. And so while I was county executive, you know, we had the highest job growth in the state, unlike Governor Walker, who has put Wisconsin dead last in job losses. And so that's why I'm eager to bring jobs back to Wisconsin and get our state back on track.
Okay, now speaking of job losses, you know, Wisconsin, we've been reading these stories a lot more lately. Sadly, Wisconsin leads the nation in job losses. It's really a black eye for us. How would you work to reverse that trend? I mean, it took a while to get here, so it's not like you can just snap your fingers and it's done.
No, but Governor Walker's way was to do big new tax breaks for a few, and then the largest cut in public education in our state's history, and that doesn't work. You got to do it the old-fashioned way, roll up your sleeves and do what Wisconsin uniquely is poised to do. Like with stem cell research and all the diagnostic equipment that comes from that, we ought to be manufacturing that here in Wisconsin. So I've got lots of ideas and I'm ready to go to work.
Big thing, collective bargaining. That seems to be what started all of this. Will you restore collective bargaining?
Yeah, it's 50 years of workers' rights that built the middle class and gave all of us a better life. But in addition to that, you know, Governor Walker has assaulted every one of our shared values of education and health care and clean environment. And so I have put together this big tent, this big coalition of organizations that has been the heart and soul of this movement the whole last year. They have endorsed my campaign because they know I'm the best candidate to go toe-to-toe against Governor Walker in 34 days.
Now, if you do get to be Wisconsin's governor, I mean, this is something that we have not seen for something like this. Do you foresee any other type of, the word escapes me. I don't want to say riots, but you know, all of the protests that we've had downtown last year. Do you foresee something like that? Because this is just something that's really new.
It's historic. You know, we are in uncharted territory. Never before have just regular people who've never been involved in politics get up in the morning and say, you know, I'm going to go stand at a grocery store and help get signatures to recall a sitting governor. That's why I know we will win in 34 days, because it's just regular people saying in a respectful way, we want a different, better governor who's on our side.
And what made you come out of retirement? Well, I mean, you had a beautiful plan for retirement, and all of a sudden now you've come back.
Well, my plan for retirement was to have another really hard job, and that's why I love doing this.
You picked a good one.
You know, moving families up the economic ladder. That's what I love doing, and that's what we need to do in our state. And you know, sometimes people here, right in Dane County area, wonder, can a Dane County official get elected statewide? You know, that's a worry that I hear some people say, and I remind them in the last 20 years alone, we have elected Dane County people 8 times to statewide office. 5 times Jim Doyle, 3 times Russ Feingold. So we regularly elect people from here, and then sometimes people say, are we ready for a woman governor? You know, it is the year 2012, and who better to end the war on women than a woman?
All right. Kathleen Falk, thank you very much, and good luck next week. State Senator Kathleen Falk will join us tomorrow morning, and we'll get a look on your morning commute just ahead. We're coming right back.